We sure have a mess to clean up here in the kitchen. Oh my goodness, after the holidays, there's just so many extra things around the area, especially after our whole family has been sick. So it is time to do some cleaning. So whether you need some motivation to get some stuff done around your own house, or you just want to sit back and watch me do the work. Are you guys ready? Let's get this place tidied up. Welcome back to my channel, The West Coast Mama. I'm Heather and I am a stay-at-home mom of two little ones. Hudson is 5 years old and Madeline will be 3 next month. Oh my goodness, where has time gone? All right, so I'm so happy to have you here. This is a brand new channel. This is my second video, so welcome back if you saw my first video. And welcome, I'm so excited to create this amazing community. We're going to be doing lots of cleaning and decorating and organizing, decluttering, lots of motivations, lots of satisfaction. And yes, we've got lots of fun coming ahead. Now, today I'm cleaning the kitchen. I just showed you that very, very dirty pot there. It's one of those like Dutch oven pots. Oh my goodness. So my husband decided I'm going to make a breakfast casserole. Got the recipe from his dad. Everything was going good. Except for it's kind of one of those layered type dishes where you should probably be using like a large rectangular type casserole dish, something that's a lot more shallow and not so deep. So anyways, he put it in this big pot, and so yeah, it didn't quite cook the way it probably should have. So it tasted good, but the texture maybe wasn't great, right? Anyways, we'll try again next time. And here I'm just using the Mrs. Meyer's multi-surface cleaner in the Honeysuckle set. So I've been having some fun with getting a few new accessories for our new kitchen. The paper towel holder there is one of them. It's an Umbra brand. I got it from HomeSense. It's got a little bird on the top and it's just adorable. I couldn't resist. And then of course, some soap containers. I wanted to be able to have our soap containers sitting out, but I didn't want the actual branded plastic bottles sitting there. So I purchased 2 of that tall one right there, the tall white ceramic. I'm gonna have 2 of those. However, I haven't had a chance to put labels on them yet. I'm gonna have one labeled hand soap, one labeled dish soap, and then you'll be able to tell the difference. Until then, they're gonna be a little bit mismatched. Time to clean the sink. So this sink is totally different than we've had in the past. With all these kind of corners and right angles, it feels a little different. It's a lot deeper than we've had before too. It's just one of those funny things you don't think about getting used to a new sink. I'm using Dawn PowerWash in the citrus scent, and it smells fantastic and does a really great job on dishes and sinks alike. Alright, so this little sponge that I'm using is from Norwex. It's called the SprigiSponge, and I love it because it's great at scrubbing, but it's also safe on all your non-stick surfaces. So it's a fantastic helper around the kitchen. Did you know that the sink is actually the dirtiest place in our home? And we don't mean by mud and all the visible dirt, but all the yucky stuff, the E. coli, the salmonella, the bacteria that could be growing from that wet, moist environment that we're using all day long with food and washing our hands and washing dishes and so many different things. Anyways, it's really, really important to give your sink a good scrub. Oh, here I am using an essential oil to make the carburetor smell nice. So I've got some doTERRA lemon essential oil there, so I just dropped that down. Anyways, yes, so definitely give your sink a good scrub every day. Get it nice and clean. And a little tip I heard also was to take your sponge at the end of the day and throw it in the dishwasher with the dirty dishes, so that in the morning when you're emptying the dishwasher, you've got a clean sponge for the day as well. So do you guys have chores that you like better than others? Do you have any favorites or ones that you can't stand at all? The kitchen for me is kind of a love-hate. So I don't really mind counters, dishes, the dishwasher, all the kind of basics, but I'm not a really big fan of the oven, the microwave, inside the fridge, all the big yucky jobs. Anyways, I do know that the kitchen is a very rewarding chore. Once it's done, it feels so good. We've definitely been making an effort to try to keep on top of things a little bit more. And I know even with things like the fridge and the stove and stuff, the more you keep on top of it, the easier it is, the less overwhelming it is. Also for our oven in this new home, we got the liners that you can put at the bottom. We cook a lot of pizzas and different things like that that kind of drip down, and that became such a horrible mess in our last place a lot of cleaning to do there. So these liners are wonderful because they basically catch all the drippings and you can take them out and replace them. So now on to the gas range. Oh my goodness. This has kind of been a dream. I've always wanted to have a gas stove and now I have it. But at the same time, there's a bit of a learning curve. I'm definitely not used to it. The way it sits in our counter, it's a little higher. I'm still not used to, I guess, the different temperatures, and I love how it heats up really quickly, but getting things to be like a little cooler or to simmer and things like that. Anyways, I am learning it. I will get there. However, I do know it is definitely a bigger job to keep clean when all that yucky stuff falls down and you gotta kind of get in there. When I've had the glass top stoves, they're just so easy to wipe clean. But anyways, I know I can't complain. I have a gas range. I am enjoying this and I will learn to keep it clean. If you love a clean kitchen and think I'm doing a decent job at cleaning my own kitchen here, I would love for you to hit that like button. It helps me out a ton. And if you love cleaning motivation and want to see some more, I'm going to be having lots of that, as well as decor and organizing and kid stuff and mom life. It's all coming your way. Please subscribe and hit that bell button so you don't miss an episode. So as I mentioned, this gas stove is new to me. So if you guys have any tips or tricks with cooking or cleaning with a gas range, please leave them in the comments. I'd love to learn from anybody who has one. The finished product. This is the rewarding part when you get to look around, see those nice clean counters, see everything put away and in its place. It feels so good, especially now that we have the island. Oh, when that gets clear, it feels amazing. Oh, yes. I absolutely love this new kitchen. Thank you so much for being here today and watching. Stay tuned next week because we've got living room decor and a little Valentine's as well. See you in the next one.